What's up, y'all boys, man? We got another video. We got best of the quarterbacks and receivers, Group 1, Scouting Combine, man. We got some big balls. Yeah.
Then you've got the wide receiver class. How do you rate them?
It's stacked. It's stacked not only at the high end, where I've got 5 in the top 20 players, as you'll see right here, but it rolls deep. It rolls deep into day 3, where you're going to see guys who can control.
I haven't heard of this dude, though, for real.
And you're going to see a very fast group that's going to be on display today.
Or this is my specific guys, though.
You see there at the top, it's Carnell Tate and Mekhi Lemon to go along with Jordan Tyson right behind them. But with Tate, not a surprise, Ohio State giving us a wide receiver. They do it each and every year. And he is the vertical stretch receiver. It's a wide receiver. They do it each and every year.
This sounds like what happened with 28, ain't it? Or they're just playing deep. Cover 2.
And he is the vertical stretch receiver who has a big frame, big speed, and can really track the ball and can elevate and play above the rim if that's required. So he's the outside weapon. If you're looking for more of a slot receiver, then you can go to another wide receiver factory at USC and Mekhi Lemon, who is very quick. A wide receiver factory at USC.
I've never seen this happen before. They're running together and they push each other?
See Mekhi Lemon, who is very quick. He's strong.
It looked like his pursuit was just running out of bounds.
Receiver factory,
honestly,
at USC and Mekhi Lemon.
He pushed his teammate to make him slower and then just started
who is very quick. He's strong and sturdy and tough. He works in the middle of the field and he catches a lot of balls in crowds.
We're all been talking about Fernando Mendoza all week, and honestly, since he won the national championship as the de facto first overall pick in the draft, who's 2 on your quarterback draft board?
Yeah, for me, it's Ty Simpson. We saw him walking into the stadium, and he's going to let it rip today. I'm excited to see him throw. He's my 40th overall player. There's a lot of quarterback-needy teams out there, though, Rich, and he's got a chance to push his way into the first round.
And every other quarterback not named Mendoza feels the same way, so there's going to be a lot of quarterbacks out there trying to make another name for themselves after being a big man on campus. It's a big trying to make another name for themselves after being a big man on campus. It's a big day at the Scouting Combine.
So we'll get these 5 quarterbacks to run, and then they'll let them cycle back again and run again.
And then the wide receivers.
And then the wide receivers will have the floor. It's a pretty good start for Altmaier.
Okay.
That's a good time.
7-2, the average fastest time.
I prepare myself because these are going to be the fastest. I feel like
all time for quarterbacks is 4.59.
There's
a 4.66. Here's Joe Fagnano.
These are all his quarterbacks
from UConn. This is Rip Hamilton. You want to go there?
Thank you. Danielle Marshall.
There you are.
Damn. That nigga running like the D-lineman. Then you got a 4.
Okay, we're back. Here's Taylor Green, who crushed it.
He's striding that out.
4, 3, 7.
Especially in that tight end. Yeah.
43.5-inch vert, 11.2 broad.
Good night.
And a 4.37 40.
All right, now I'm curious. Same school. Remember Matt Jones back in the day?
Well, Matt Jones ran a 4.38 in 05, which is the second best 40 and only one of 2 sub-440s ever run by a quarterback here. There's the 43.5 and the 11.2 broad and the 4.37 40. That's a very Sonny Styles-like performance here. Haynes King, the aforementioned. 4.7. Stacey Dales, take it away.
Yeah, Arkansas quarterback Taylon Green is also doing his thing, Rich. Oh, my goodness, he is putting on a show. A 4.37 unofficial 40. We'll get the official shortly on that. Second best for quarterbacks all time at the Combine. 43.5 vertical. That is a record for quarterbacks. The 11.2 broad is a record.
I don't push it up because I don't just spoil it if there's somebody else.
For quarterbacks. Here is
this is a part 1, so I don't know.
The 40. He told me anything 4.39-ish. That start was critical. He said that was the focus of his training because he knows how tall he is. He needed to get out quickly, and there is the vertical, which, by the way, he said to me is the highest he has ever gone. But going back to that 40, I was standing with him. I'm 6 feet tall. 40. He said to me, listen, I'm 6'5", 6'6". The start was such a huge emphasis in my training. He absolutely nailed it. His comp, by the way, is DK Metcalf. Look at those numbers. DK, of course, the 4.33, their official. So we'll wait on that official time. But he out-jumped DK Metcalf in the vertical jump. And by the way, he said that his adrenaline was on fire. Hey, Arkansas Razorback football, we feel you. Get up, Taylon Green. We're right there with you. His adrenaline was so on fire that he took the advice of his trainer. And he said to me, the advice was, adrenaline is one hell of a drug, Rich.
It is indeed.
Thanks.
While we were gone, the second run of Vinny Anthony. Better.
Is this a receiver?
Better.
I bet. How about the receivers?
Bell.
He moving up.
4-5 flat.
Okay. Like a husky.
4-4 flat.
Great time.
Okay.
He can find another gear.
Malik Benson?
He has here.
4.38.
Yeah, that's real. That is play speed plus time speed. That's a match.
That's gonna work. Got the Bernard dude I noticed too. Zachary Branch too.
Much better.
That's a great time for him. Again, look at how strong he is.
They got a 4.32.
That's fantastic.
Jeremy Bernard, a 4.49. Wow, that's a heck of a comp.
Oh, that was a quarterback.
Well, this is, again, the numbers throw this one out there when you look at how similar they are and the body type, the weight a little bit thicker there of Bernard, but the 40 time and the jumps translate. Both guys incredibly tough. JSN, even though the 40 times are different, maybe a little more quickness, a little more sudden, but Bernard, instinctive, quarterback loves him there at Alabama, and just the grittiness and toughness is what you love. Again, right now, you want to hang out in the right neighborhoods.
Oh, yeah.
Stumbled.
Oh, yeah.
And he stumbled to 4.36.
That's what we need. There you go.
Chris Brazzell of Tennessee.
He's striding it out.
4.37.
I'm telling you, we're just it's not going to stop now.
There he goes. 4.41. Ladies and gentlemen,
he can go.
Moments ago. 4.33 into a 4.31.
Like everybody does better the second time.
I don't get hung up on the production with him.
Jeff Caldwell saying we have killer C's as well, sir.
Stand up for the letter C.
Yeah, stand up.
It didn't even look like he was running that fast, though. Oh, wait.
I don't get hung
into a 4.31.
I don't get hung up on the production with him.
So is that the fastest before this guy?
Jeff Caldwell saying we have killer C's as well, sir.
But they said this is like
for the letter C.
Yeah, stand up for the letter C.
See, there's a lot of interesting veterans.
Going next to it right here.
Coleman. Start for Coleman.
This is one of his top people in the draft. So let's see how he does.
There he goes.
I don't like to run that fast.
4.43. Taylor Douglas of Texas Tech.
That's an easy one, too. It's a little better.
Malachi Fields.
I think we're number 20.
Off and running. 4.62.
Yeah, let's see if we can get that down. That would be the goal for him. Get that somewhere in the 4.5s. Yeah.
Rock chalk.
There you go.
4.4.
Damn. I knew someone would do that.
PT.1.
LSU receiver.
Let's take a look at the official 40s presented by EA Sports Madden. You can also see the projected Madden speed ratings.
Hold on. Because I seen his last video. Make my camera a little smaller so I can see this.
Jewel. Haynes King, man. 4.46 too. I mean,
well, even if you can't, so the Taylor Green dude is the one that ran 4.36. We got 94. King, these are all the quarterbacks. King got a 90 speed. Jalen Daniel got 84. I think this actually might be Jalen Daniel's brother. For the one that plays for or Jaden Daniels, the one that plays for the Commanders. We got Luke. He got 82 speed. And Joe got 78.
Talking all about Taylor Green's second fastest time ever for a quarterback, but Haynes King, darn good. And then the receivers, you got Dion.
So we got Deion Burks, got a 96. He went 4.30. This is the fastest. Jeff Cadwell got a 95. Zachary Branch got a 94. Chris Gaswell got a 93. Malik Benson 93, and then 93.
Burks, man, 3 flat. Nobody ran a sub 4.340 in the first half of receivers, but
TBD on that.
Right now, their average time is 4.42, which would be a new record. And then the quarterbacks, can they keep everything alive since we've had 5 for 5 in fastest groups ever at the Combine?
Damn.
They're right now 0.01 behind.
Hey, the
more I watch, the more I fell in love with his style. It is very competitive and physical. How about this one-handed snag against Oregon and then just refusing to be tackled? He is so strong in his lower body, and it shows up after the catch. Here he is. How about the route polish? Little sluggo here, sell the slant, create all kinds of separation, and then again the physicality and the yak. How does he not go down here? Maintains his balance, spinning off tackles, absorbs contact, and then there's the game winner you referenced. How about high pointing the ball? And I still don't know how he was able to navigate that and get a foot inside that white line to knock off the Nittany Lions. And you look at the comp, really just kind of
Robert Woods. What you know about Robert Woods?
Robert Woods is now coaching. Has retired and has now gone to the coaching world there with the Rams. So ultra tough, ultra competitive, and not only popular with the fans here, popular with a lot of personnel guys here as well. But getting a chance to see him work out, I think you'll see some of the things that we saw on tape. Explosive after the catch. Big time burst. This guy gets out in the open field and he pulls away from everybody. Big time pluck and go here. Once he catches it, he transitions up the field. He can fly. Now, there are some drops. He has had some drops this year. I think they're more concentration than hands. There's the quickness at the line of scrimmage. And then, oh, by the way, in the return game, he had 2 punt return for touchdowns as well, which has always been a good indicator for wideouts. Guys that have that type of juice and performance in the return game, usually that equates quite well on the offensive side of the ball. So you look at Matthew Golden from last year. We discussed him the other day, Rich.
First time I know he was injured last season.
I think there's a big year coming for him in year number 2, but very similar size guys, and both guys play extremely fast.
He was a first-round wide receiver. Actually, one of my favorite moments of the draft. When Mark Murphy got out there and basically let everyone know the first-round wide receiver drought was finally over for Green Bay.
Now let's get these receivers out now. I'm curious to see where these players going to land. I'm ready for the draft. I think the NFL draft's in April, right? When is the NFL draft? Man. I also want to say happy birthday to Duke Dennis, if you see this. It's his birthday. I just seen it on my phone. I knew it was April 27th.
Gauntlet.
Two's going to be...
Well, we've got the gauntlet coming up here, Rich, and we referenced it just a minute ago, talking about Puka Nacua.
Yep.
You go back to that drill. He didn't run the 40 here, but he ran the gauntlet, and it was impressive with how he was able to stay right down that line, running at his top speed and catching the ball so naturally. Here's going back in the Wayback Machine. Look at him on that 30-yard line. Full sprint. The utmost confidence in his hands to catch this thing on the run. No gathering, no gearing down, just running right through the ball, and those strong, strong hands.
I feel like it's not as easy as it looks.
He
I don't
is
think it's all that difficult
outstanding.
for a receiver, I feel like.
I mean, that Seattle defense, we saw
Like, if
how
you made any
dominant
other
they
position, like outside of receiver and tight end, do that, it probably would be a little bit difficult. Maybe running back could do it
were,
too.
and Puka had his way with that group
twice.
So this is the top 50. You got Mendoza, Jeremiah Love. I'm curious to see him. David Bailey, Arvell Reese, Sony, Ruben Bain, Carnell Tate, Mansell Delane, Caleb Downs, and Mekhi Lemon.
Incredible.
That's top 10.
You're going to make your first catch from that quarterback right
Sanjay
there.
Lau, the
Okay, so
Chargers receiver coach.
Catch,
coach.
and then take off down the line. There's your first catch. Yeah. So, yeah. Okay, start here. I'll give you a go call.
Same receiving room for the Chargers this year, do you think?
They're all young. I mean, Keenan Allen is up, so we'll see what happens there. But they got 3 young guys: Quentin Johnston, Lad McConkey, and Trey Harris. And then they got Aronde Gadsden, the tight end, on a rookie deal. They got Amarian Hampton, the running back, on a rookie deal. Like, see what happens there. But they got 3 young guys on a rookie deal. They got Amarian Hampton, the running back, on a rookie deal. Like, they might have the cheapest, but also incredibly talented.
All right, bro.
Where we
This is a lesson, bro.
You went brevity.
Get to the point, man. All right, we got
So,
Aaron Anderson.
I'll give you a go. You're going to spin, catch there first.
Wait, what?
Okay, go.
All right, we got the receiver gauntlet,
Nice.
motherfucker. Boom. Boom.
Go.
That's good job.
Boom.
Good speed.
Boom.
Now transition.
Nice job. Nice job gearing
It didn't
down.
look like this pass was his fault, though. It looked like he was just behind him.
Nice.
This one right here,
Go.
That's good job.
yeah, it was just behind him. I don't know, maybe he was running too
Speed.
fast. But yeah, that's good.
Now
Speed.
transition.
Nice job. Nice job gearing down once he got to the sideline, stay in bounds and
We
go.
got Bell. I think I played with
Dylan Bell,
this dude in, man.
Georgia.
NCAA. Hey.
Charles.
Hey guys, just talked with Omar Cooper, and he said that he is done for the day. He'll do the rest of his
got it
drills
down.
at Pro Day, and I asked him why that he is done.
Charles.
Hey guys, just talked with Omar Cooper, and he said that he is done for the day. He'll do the rest of his drills at Pro Day, and I asked him why, and he said short week of training.
Right now.
Hit it.
Those guys
They
that
got
played
their
the
actual
national
numbers?
championship game from those teams, you know, I've seen.
Jalen Black is still working out somewhere, isn't he? That was unbelievable.
All right, this is the one
I
from
know,
Oregon.
not here. The number of guys in those that had that long
That's
season,
easy,
I think there's a
bro.
good number of those Miami and Indiana players that are that aren't doing the entire workout here.
got Bernard,
That's
dude.
not a long time to get ready.
Well, he's already
Neon, yellow.
gotten the kudos from the crowd. If he wants any more, just
Yeah, he
sit
got
next to
tested.
Fernando.
No kidding. But Jacoby,
Kudos from the crowd. If he wants any
Like goes
more,
low,
just
though.
sit next to Fernando.
no kidding.
Yeah, 862
Kobe Lane
yards.
from USC was just cozied up to Fernando. That's a
Hey,
nice,
more than that.
just a nice ego boost to be on the screen and hear the fans cheering like that.
That was low.
Boston's got to catch that ball. Tough when you're running
Branch.
and you get a low one. You'd
Yeah,
much
that's what
rather
I
have
said.
it a little bit up high. When
Yeah,
you're a
he's
bigger
tracking
guy
it.
going
Nice
to get a
grab
nice
there.
catch.
Yeah, he's tracking it. That's
That's
good work.
nicely done.
We're watching
And
Branch
good
when he was
speed.
at Bishop Gorman High School, and he looked like he was 10 times faster than everybody on the high school field.
There's Brown.
Right? LSU receiver.
Nice.
He ran a 4.4 something.
Coleman's going to be a slot guy, CD.
Absolutely following in the.
And it's crazy to
In
think
the-
these things are really gonna be in the NFL on another, like they could possibly be on a whole another stacked team. You feel me? And they could be added into a stacked team. Like imagine the Chiefs get Branch, then the Chiefs got all these different receivers and Branch. So even if someone, God forbid, someone get injured, they got another star receiver to
On the heels of Burden.
But we could probably get one of
coming
these.
out
Like
there
the Eagles would probably get one of these receivers,
before.
even if it's not nobody like. I mean, obviously.
Section.
It's
Again,
like
talked
a
about
lot
the
of
7
receivers got
drops that he
potential.
had. There's a focus on that drill. Excellent.
C.J. Daniels.
I see him open up and run a little bit more there.
They stepped out of bounds, but it's all right.
And open to the field. Go.
Yeah, the hardest one to keep.
Damn, man.
And open to the field. Go.
Yeah,
This shit lagging. Hold on, y'all, boy. That shit lagging like shit. 14:45.
In the on the heels of Bernard.
Yeah, the hardest one to catch in this drill is almost the one that's just right on your body. You would like it off of your frame so you can just use your hands and go get it.
Yeah, that's damn. That don't got nothing to do with me.
When it's on your body, like you almost have to try and cradle it.
A
couple drops there.
That nigga,
Fields.
Well, no, they said he dropped him. Maybe they edited it out.
Fields and Boston have had some drops. CD. Those are guys I wouldn't anticipated seeing that.
No, not at all.
Fields and Boston have had some drops, CD. Those are guys I wouldn't anticipated seeing that.
No, not at all. And sometimes when you have that first one, you know what happens then. He just got to get himself snapped back together.
He's mad far off.
Taylor Green's 40's officially 4.36.
Running all on the line.
Dion Burke's officially 4.3 flat.
4.3 flat?
Yes, 4.3 flat is crazy.
Yes, sir.
That works.
That's quite a mark. 4.36 for quarterback.
Omar Cooper ended up being the 4.42.
Taylor Green with the 4.36, 1/100th of a second off of the tying the fastest 40 in the history of quarterbacks at the combine.
That's good work.
We simulcam him the break with Anthony Richardson a couple years ago. And DK Metcalf.
Yeah.
He still has everybody.
This is reasonable, though. If you get burnt by a quarterback, that's decent.
In this race.
That's a big, strong dude.
The human bat suit wins that one. Back with more on-field drills with the current class of wide receivers when we return to Indianapolis in a moment.
Oh, well, he won. Well, shout out to DK Metcalf, then. Can they compare him to DK Metcalf?
This during the commercial break. He's not working out with them,
dude.
But he's stretched with them. Just
not working out
getting ready. There we go. That's how your back doesn't tighten when you're not working, right?
Oh, there's some long days here, interviews.
These niggas be doing. Look at this guy.
Medicals. He's trying to loosen up a little bit.
I ain't never seen no shit like this.
This is great, man. I guess the
like that, man.
How about this?
Matt Ryan. Yo, you got to live up to this comparison, bro. Because Matt Ryan was top. For me, him and Julio Jones.
Spit out. Talked about the competitiveness and the grittiness that Matt Ryan had, and you look at the size comparison, very, very close. The hands exactly the same.
Very close, like they're not the same.
So cool when you see Matt Ryan in the building here, and Fernando Mendoza coming into the draft. He will not be an Atlanta Falcon. But more than likely a Las Vegas Raider, and hoping to have the similar success that Matt enjoyed during his career. I mean, it was different. And he took a deeper drop. He hesitated before he even took his drop and let the wideouts get out there a little bit just so he could uncork it. And it looked like it was going to hit the roof. Look at the height on these throws.
Jeez.
That's a dot, boy.
I mean, just chucking it. It was definitely a show-off moment to show how big that arm was. Saw Lamar Jackson there in the background as he was walking back to the line.
All right, let's see this quarterback shot,
just a couple MVPs.
Throwing that bit down there.
Okay.
Nice ball.
Man, it would have been out of bounds.
Altmaier dropping it in the
bucket. Peck, dude? Are they blowing his ass? Oh, no. Yeah, no, they wilding. They had 32 picks.
That's nice, too.
That's a beautiful throw.
Wait.
He just dropped it in.
Yeah, just turned it over beautifully.
I didn't say he had any picks. The other nigga. Oh, he threw it again?
Yeah, that one was a little flat. He's got to get that one up.
So what happened?
Yeah, that one was a little flat. He's got to get that one up.
That's pretty fast.
And they cheered for the missed throw.
And that's Malik Beeson, too.
They took it to the middle.
Yeah.
That's the quarterback?
Do you remember Joe Milton did this a couple years ago?
Yes.
The one that he might as well throw it into the stand.
That's Jaden Daniels' brother?
Anthony Richardson, too, right?
That was a little behind him.
Yeah, they're definitely got some big arms here.
Another one? Daniels' brother, part 2.
He's had a solid throwing session.
Wow, that's
Daniels
nice.
That's a nice throw.
That was nice.
He's got a little something.
Fignano here.
18 picks, 10,000 pass yards. That's not bad. I mean, better than 32. That's the good pass. He overthrew it.
A little more air.
First, like me, if this is a real game, the receiver would have dove for
it. To Branch, it's hard to overthrow Branch with his speed.
Yeah, he put it out there on him early.
Yeah, he can. Damn.
There you go.
That's still.
Oh, that was almost an extremely.
That's not his fault. That's not his fault.
Catch.
That was a far throw. All right, got the
Barry Brown.
This is the one that ran the fastest 40.
Yes.
For quarterbacks since 2003. That's good.
Underthrow that one. Got to keep it on the court, as the coaches like to say.
That's what I mean. You got
throw two is a little bit better. So throwing it or
not every quarterback's gonna be throwing like real deep for most people. It's this maybe. That's better.
There you go.
That's a better ball. Tell you what, Concepcion, for every time I've seen him, he's caught everything today. About focusing on his hands.
There you go.
Damn, that's the ball. I mean, you do have to realize these are like different receivers, so it might be easier to throw to certain
excited to see Ty Simpson spin it in this next group as well.
Yeah.
Got to get that one out there.
That was a little behind.
Okay, here's Aller.
He should be able to put this out there pretty well.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's a dive.
This drop is interesting. I'd love to know the teaching point there. CD, watch his left foot when he takes his first step. It's that little cheat step.
It's a cheat step to get. I think it's a cheat step to open him up to whatever side he wants to throw the ball. I think that's been what he's taught.
But I feel like it'll be easier to tell. That's a good pass.
It was a nice
You'll be able to tell.
So far, Deej, not much crow hopping with these quarterbacks either. I mean,
turn to fewer than 15 interceptions. What, 1,000 yards?
They go back there and they set up and they throw it.
Okay.
I tried to get back as soon as I could, and you'd see a lot of crow hop, and it was everything I had to get this thing out there.
DJ, I would have been back there like you hit the pistol on a 100-meter dash.
That was far, bro.
To try and get it out there for these guys.
Do it again? Yeah, this nigga ain't gonna get no rep when he goes to the team, bro. They booing him at the draft combine? Yeah, dog.
I do appreciate the boos because I never have to look at the number to see who's up. I just know it's Beck's turn.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, he's talking
that one out there a little bit.
That's actually a good pass, though. That's not even a bad pass. Russ probably had to look at the number. All right, you got Jaden Daniels' brother again. And that's the dive. Really? That's the dive
out there.
How about Jalen Daniels, guys? 4-time captain. I mean, we hear about guys doubling down, but 4 times?
That's a dot.
Pretty incredible.
That ball jumped out of his hands.
Yeah, that's a fast receiver, though.
This is underthrown.
It's because he's fast, but I mean, then again, that's Branch.
Stacy?
Jalen Daniels said this week that being at the Combine has been a dream come true.
And
that he has been dreaming of it since he was 7 years old, Rich.
Damn.
That's pretty cool.
It is cool.
King dude? Again? Oh, like Jameer Gibbs a little bit.
It's a good opportunity for these receivers too to show their ability to kind of gear it down when the ball's a little underthrown.
So hinge route, we're going 15 yards vertical, and they're getting in the top.
Hinge route, what is that?
Here's Aller getting this one down there again. It's just effortless. He's got a huge arm.
Good pass.
See his ability, see if he can get his lower half involved here. Sometimes he'll kind of hang back and just use his arm here. You can see that. Look, you see him driving that hip, fires, and he's able to get his lower body a little more involved.
Too, I see that.
Man of the hour, Taylon Green, Arkansas quarterback. Look at this frame, people. I mean, who does your dad comp you to?
Randall Cunningham.
Not a bad guy to be comped with. Okay, so a record on the vertical, 43.5 for you. A record on the broad, which was 11.2. Take me through the vertical.
I've been practicing it for a long time. I got some great trainers in Orange County. Shout out Excel, shout out Saji, Kerr, Allen, all of them, Brock, all of them.
Shout out to them.
And just getting me prepared for this. And, you know, they just said trust your training and let it fly and let it loose, cut loose.
Adrenaline is?
The best drug. That's what they said. Adrenaline is the best drug.
Yeah, kids at home, adrenaline's okay. Okay, so let's take a look at what you accomplished today. I'd like for you to take me through it. Here's your 40.
So the emphasis was the start. I knew my back.
Man, they ain't never do this for nobody else.
So just staying low and just telling myself just get out and run.
Get out and run is what you did. Here's your broad.
Yeah, broad. I was a long jumper my whole life, so I knew I was going to do pretty good in the broad and the vert. And the vertical.
That's why you got to do strikes. Like,
to see if I could touch all the way to the top.
But that's your best yet in your lifetime. That was your best vertical. Let's take us to the drills.
Oh, yeah, just trying to stay smooth, get my feet there, and open up my hips, especially to the left. And in 3D, we've been working on these routes since I first got there. So yeah.
Hey.
Yeah. So here is the look your brother right here, Mike Washington. He ran a blistering 40. What do you think about those numbers right there, and just your brother?
To be honest, I'm not surprised. I've seen it since he first got here in the spring, and I'm just excited that everybody got to see it. So I'm definitely proud of him, and we're both, proud to represent Arkansas.
He was in tears. I was so happy. I know you were so happy. By the way, it's pretty cool.
This isn't a
you weren't like a power forward, and you were like a 2-3, which is a shooting guard.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna stroke that thing. I'm gonna shoot it. I'm gonna shoot it.
You gonna do what? Hold on, man. Hold on now. Whoa, hold on, son. Hold on, slow down.
You weren't like a power forward in hoops. You were like a 2-3, which is a shooting guard.
Oh, yeah, I'm going to stroke that thing.
Come on, bro. You getting a little too comfortable, bro. Feel me? You got your family watching this, bro. You wildin', bro. You know people going to clip this out of context, man. It might be a meme. But we got to do better, bro.
I'm going to shoot it. I'm a shooter.
Yeah, no, I don't know about all that, bro. But shout out to him, though. Niggas running fast.
We're trying to find quarterback 3 out there, and you and I were standing behind the quarterbacks as they threw it around a little bit. Anybody really impressive?
Yeah, we had some guys who are trying to make that case, right? Carson Beck from Miami, Drew Aller from Penn State, Taylon Green has been spectacular in both the field work and getting to the start throw of football. So all these guys trying to get on the radar to be so-called QB3 behind Fernando Mendoza and Ty Simpson. And Carson Beck,
oh, I thought he meant like
he made a nice case for himself throwing the football today.
Yeah, and you know what? He is the first player to ever play the combine on the road.
Yeah, he really did, because playing University of Miami against Indiana in the national championship game. Now he's back in Indianapolis with nothing but Hoosiers here.
Well,
they let him know. They let him know that they were here, even though they won the game.
Those beautiful throws
by him. And here's Drew Aller coming off injury. Remember, he had the broken foot and other injuries at the end of the season. I mean, near the end of the season. This is his first time back live audience throwing the football. And I thought he got more comfortable, Chris, as time went on. And with that comfort came confidence. And we started to see Drew Aller show off that big arm he's got. Timing throws started to come around, and then the deep ball arm he's got. Timing throws started to come around, and then the deep ball, especially.
Slow down.
Watch him turn this one loose.
That's a good little route.
Bam.
He seemed to get more comfortable as the day went on, and let's remember, he hasn't been in front of a lot of audience in ages because of injury during the Penn State season.
They just don't like him.
But now look at him. He's locked in now.
All these teams probably played them.
Okay, go ahead and show it off, Drew.
Let it eat.
Go ahead and let it go. Look at that.
All right, Taylon Green. A lot of this is about athleticism, and we've never seen a quarterback put together the type of workout that the Arkansas Razorback did. 4.36 40.
Yeah, 4.36 official. That was 4.37 that we had unofficial. It became a 4.36. How about the broad jump at 11 feet 2 inches, best by quarter combine since 2003.
And don't forget about the 43.5-inch vert. Those two jumps.
43.5-inch vertical, Chris, is 6 feet 6 inches tall.
Absolutely incredible. The question with him is, how's he going to play quarterback?
And that's going to be the key. Consistency in throwing the football, hitting the open targets. And I thought today he had a very nice workout throwing it. And DJ and I both talked about watching him. And look, Terrell Pryor comes to mind because of the length and his athletic ability.
Fastest in pretty much everything.
But also Vince Young. And the way he throws the football, same thing. And here's Casey Concepcion.
Yeah, he didn't run the 40, but he went out there. He told our Stacey Dales, listen, I was disappointed with the 7 drops I had this year in school. 7? I've got to concentrate better. How do you think he did?
Well, words matter at times, right?
Season?
He told Stacey Dales that, so he put himself on the line. Okay, he said, hey, I want to clean that up. He did nothing but clean that up during his drill work today. I can't remember a single time that he did not come down with the football. His those were concentration lapses during the season. He had none of that today. Look at him locking it on the ball, essaying it in, and pucking it away. And once he gets his hands on the football and is able to turn upfield, that yards after catch, is always going to be significant with Casey Concepcion. He does that quite well.
One of the other guys that could go in the first round is Denzel Boston. His measurements are similar to guys like Drake London and Tetaroa McMillan. He did not run a 40 here, but the big receiver out of Washington certainly opened some eyes.
He certainly has, and McMillan, remember, Offensive Rookie of the Year last year for the Carolina Panthers, made a huge difference in their offense. Remember, McMillan had that volleyball background, so he knew how to go up and get it.
I didn't know this.
Boston has a volleyball background, but he also knows how to go up and get it.
Different dimensions for Zachariah Branch, but he is explosive, and he caught everything. Great workout.
He caught a terrific field workout for him. The fast part, we all knew about. Let's see what the rest of it that comes along with it.
He was snagging them, though. I ain't gonna lie.
Look how compact and muscled up he is. So when he starts to run routes and he's working out in the slot,
the Branch,
you want to jostle him. He's got the strength now to hold.
I wonder if he knows the other Brian Branch
up against some of those press coverages, but you'd better get your hands on him, because if you don't, he's left you way behind.
Damn.
Body control there, and I think you got both feet down.
Sure did.
I did.
Go get it.
No thing.
He also ran a 4.35 40. He was one of a half dozen receivers in this first group to run a sub 4.40. The all-time record for the receiver group is 10. We still have half the field to go, Charles.
Yeah, I think that number's gone.
Yeah.
But we'll just have to confirm it when we go into this next batch.
All right, I think that's about it,
go
bro.
ahead and give it to us. But what I was really impressed with Branch.
Not an interview, my man. I ain't gonna lie. So let's go ahead and get to the point. I got another one real quick.
As Group 9 is ready to do that. Skylar Bell, he's been getting a lot of buzz this week out of UConn.
Yeah, I told you earlier, I watched him early this season. I believe it was against Syracuse. That might have been the game where Fran Brown, the head coach of Syracuse, made his team run after the game because Skylar Bell was sensational. They couldn't stop him at all. I've called him a power slot, even though he's not a big guy, but he's strong and physical in there.
But we got to get one of these players, bro.
Can he fly? Absolutely. That translates with the vertical. And it translated to the broad jump. 42.5-inch vertical.
Linebacker.
He may be short in stature.
Honestly, we see the receiver, bro. Our defense.
Yeah, not to mention a 4.3 40. This guy was incredible. He's over 6'5", Jeff Caldwell. Look at the jumps.
And with guys who are that height and that length, how many times, Chris, have we talked about guys like that we say they have build-up speed? That we see them once they get rolling. Caldwell.
Longest. Gosh, the receiver.
All right, shout out the receivers and the quarterbacks, man. This is part 1 or Group 1, so we'll react to Group 2 tomorrow. But I love y'all, man. Y'all stay safe. More videos today. Peace out, man.